been doing an awesome job at tracking all of the locations that have been surveyed and putting together a map. This is our most up-to-date map that we have as of June 10th. And we send this out on our newsletter so that people can see. I'm going to move on. Some other related updates. I'm going to go through these ones a little bit faster. There were 2 Enbridge meetings that were held last week on the 10th and 11th. Attendees asked a multitude of questions. Raise your hand if you were there at one of those. So many of you. So you know how that went. Enbridge dodged a lot of questions, didn't give super clear answers on anything. Eminent domain attorney Shiloh Dom, who is one of our big allies and is helping a lot of folks here, is putting together a resource that is going to put together every single question that was asked that Enbridge didn't have a concrete answer to and provide answers for that. And so we will share out that resource as soon as it's available. It should be next week. Shiloh Dom's contact is also on this little form up there at that table. You're welcome to grab it. He is being inundated with calls and things, so be patient with him, but he's here to help. Something about the aquatic surveys is that they're looking for endangered species, specifically the Cape Fear shiner. So presence of that species, as well as other federal and state listed species, will be super important to our opposition if that's the path that folks want to take. Looking at Enbridge's playbook, we can see that they're copying and pasting how they handled the T15 project, which was proposed and ended up being approved last year. That's going through Rockingham, Caswell, and Pearson counties. And we look at their timeline, they applied for it in January, they got their approval in February. So right now, they're collecting all of this information. I'll talk more about this, but now's the time to kind of try to introduce some of these speed bumps to them, right? Because once they put in their application, it's very likely that they're going to move as fast as possible, which people are already kind of seeing this urgency that they're moving with. Again, to reiterate the permit process, there's no FERC authorization, there's no federal authorization. The only 2 bodies that have complete authority over whether this project is approved or not is 1, the North Carolina Department of Environmental Quality, which is often abbreviated as NCDEQ. They will be issuing a 401 water permit. And then the Army Corps of Engineers. Because of the Clean Water Act, the Army Corps has to review anything that is a stream crossing. There already is some movement with local elected officials. So Hog River Assembly, myself, and our director, Emily Sutton, who's on a well-deserved vacation right now, has met with Chatham County commissioners, as well as some representatives from Pittsburgh and Siler City. And I want folks to understand that we have shared resolutions of opposition with them, we've shared a lot of information with folks, and we know that they're on our side, that they support the community concerns that have been raised. I want people to know to trust the process and that they are on it and they're looking into options. The possible end user, like I said, is likely EcoTip West, which is that massive 750 megawatt data center and cryptocurrency mining operation that will be in Moncure. So again, even though they're saying that it's for public need, when looking at the map, it's likely that that is one of the end users. Both things can be true, right? They can say that there's no specific end user and that they have some end users that they could assume would maybe want this energy. Yes?
I can share here because the lawsuit that we have going on right now at the county over the data center, they actually state in there that the Enbridge pipeline is to provide fuel for data center.
That's great information. That's Amanda Robertson, your Chatham County Commissioner, if you don't know.
Yeah,
She said what?
So EcoTip West has confirmed that
It's
this
in their
pipeline
lawsuit paperwork.
will provide energy for them.
It's in the complaint.
Also, yeah,
We're gonna hold we'll have more questions and answers in a second.
it's to confirm, the latest information is using their maps, their line goes directly to EcoTip.
Yeah. So they will not say that it's specifically for this, but we can read between the lines and see the exact explicit text.